Alright, let's go ahead and get on mic now. So, here we are. This is the first time. This is the first time ever. The draft is going to be interesting. The idea came up. We are going to be doing this completely random. You can see I've got 3 tabs open with a wheel each. Those are for main event, mid-card, and tag team. There's Ripley with the raid. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Now, I have the dice open here. This is to determine what show gets the first pick. This is all going to be randomized. So, what we're going to do is the order is always going to stay the same. Showdown, Proving Ground, Evergreen, AFW. So if I roll Evergreen gets the first pick, AFW will get the next. That's how we'll do this. And it's going to be in that order. 1, 2, 3, 4. So who is going to get the first pick of the draft here in the first set of rounds? The answer is the main roster, Showdown. There it is. I can't really call it the main roster anymore. As I've mentioned on the post on the forums that I put up yesterday, the World Championship is now a floating title. It is essentially, we're going to start treating it kind of like The Office does the number 1 ranking. Anybody can compete for it. It is no longer tied to Showdown. Part of this is because Argent, being an Evergreen star, now holds the title. And really, the World Championship should be something that everybody aspires to. So, Showdown will be picking up a new title that is a main event level title on par with the Ascendant, Inspire, Evergreen, and Spirit of Texas championships. It will be the international title. Showdown's always been pretty utilitarian about their championship names. But let's quit screwing around. It is time. The first round will be a main event round. We will do 4 picks from the main event round, 1 through 4. So your first pick out of the main event category. Babe Ruthless is drafted to Showdown. Your number 1 pick is Babe Ruthless, coming over to Showdown from Evergreen. Very interesting indeed. So, and we're just going to keep rolling along. Proving Ground gets the second pick. Now that Babe is off the wheel, we spin again. The number 2 pick going to Proving Ground. Colt Jacobs gets picked. So he may be taking a crack at the Ascendant Championship. That's a good title to be looking at. What with Adonis Avery Alexander now holding it and in a shocking twist. We move on. Evergreen's first pick of the draft. Natasha Clover. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. I like that a lot. So, next up, AFW's first main event pick. The big man. The leader of Pure Gold is coming to Texas. it a hoss time for AFW. And I need to add a couple of these ineligible names as well onto here real quick. Management. I'll put like that. We'll do this. That, and get the Marshall family on here. I think that settles everybody. The mutants are also, we'll put them over here real quick before we move into the next round. So, the first round was a main event round. The second round will keep the same order. Showdown gets the first pick. And we will do a mid-carder round. So, hold on. It's all set up. There we go. Mid-carders. Going to Showdown. Academy newcomer who has barely had to do anything as of yet. Brigida Rosik, the Polish kickboxer, Muay Thai. I'm still working her out. I'm gonna be honest. She may not pop up for a little bit yet, but she'll get there. The Academy is all getting. All right. Proving Ground. Mid-card pick. Akira Ryusaki of the Rangers. That's a good pickup, and I think this is a good landing point for Akira. I think he is going to fit in very well, and he can give a good run at the Ascendant Championship. Mid-carders can really land in a big place if they hit Proving Ground, because anyone really can succeed on that show. We move to Evergreen. Evergreen gets Drumstick. That is an interesting pick, and I'm not sure what to think about it. Oh boy. That is very, very interesting. But we'll see how it works out. A lot of things could happen. And Evergreen isn't just about, violence, and there's some legitimate talent on that roster that's getting spread out, but, Alright, final pick of the second round. AFW gets a mid-card pick in the ultimate spoiler himself, Marcos Andreas. So once again, Marcos finds himself on a new roster, and the Heart of Texas Championship could very, very well be in reach for him. And down the line, he may even have his sights set on stepping up. And I think he is fully capable of being a main event guy, if given half the chance. I think he's in the right place. Really, I think just him being on Showdown for a while was not the right spot for him. Get a little bit of Street Fighter 3 going there. Alright. Third round. It's a tag round. This is where things are going to be really, really interesting. A lot of the teams on here are two-man squads. There's a couple of trios, and there's a couple of big groups. So, Showdown's first tag team pick of the draft. It is the Pretty Pirates Galleon second chapter, specifically the second chapter. It's just that. That means La Corsaria and, oh jeez, I've blanked on the name, Warsan Kali Ali. Names tend to float away at random, but I do believe that they will do well here. And they're there. This also opens the door for the original two to occasionally pop up on Showdown as well. Don't forget that. That is a possibility. But they're not officially in the draft. Okay. Proving Ground, tag team. They are gonna get Honey Popsicle from the Academy. I'm not gonna lie, there could be some really, really, really good matches. We'll see what the rest of the group of the tag division looks like, but already I think we could have some really, really good matches between Honey Popsicle and the Yoshida Twins and Stardust Roulette. Definitely, for sure. Evergreen's first tag pick. Who's going to the land of hardcore? Maximum Muscle. It's Sananda and Mew Mew Muscle. I'm just referring to them as that. I don't know what to officially call them yet. Let's go ahead and... I'm basically readjusting this thing on the fly as we go. It'll be really interesting because that environment means that both of them are going to be in the ring at the same time because of Evergreen's tag rules. Could be some interesting... Could be some real fun stuff going on there. And we move to AFW's final pick of this first set. La Familia is coming down south. Specifically, just Chico Con Carne and Rey de la Carne are coming to AFW. As we've seen, Drumstick has been drafted over on Evergreen. Besos still to be seen. And that brings an end to the first round, or first set of rounds. And good evening to you, Budokan. We are drafting. Not so much in the traditional... all of this is random. Mega Meat, speaking of, is a special attraction. He'll go wherever he's needed, but there is a very strong possibility that he pops up in AFW and possibly takes a shot at the Trios titles alongside the kids there. That could be really, really fun. Now, my thought here... I'm going to do the next 3 sets of rounds in order. So, we're going to move to the second set, and I'm just going to give Proving Ground the first pick for this next one. It's going alright. It's going alright. As for that, I thought a lot about El Verde and thought about... And I decided I didn't want to deal with it. So they were the tag team that Evergreen said, no, you're staying put. I can't put them on a different show. It wouldn't work. I can't. All 4 shows had 3 quote-unquote franchise tags. All of them got to protect one name from each of the 3 categories: main event, mid card, tag team. All of them used all 3 of them, except for Evergreen only used 2 because their mid card set was really thin. And I used it as the logic of Mercy Divine is in charge. She doesn't want to keep any of these people deliberately. But, okay. 4th round, second set of rounds going here. Proving Ground is getting the first pick for this set, so we spin the wheel for the main eventers. And the dragon is going to the blue show, which is interesting to say the least. And I'm not really sure what to do about this, because Proving Grounds rules, this is the only show of the 4 that is gender locked. I don't think Dragon is going to follow that rule. But we'll see where it ends up. And I may do a swap at some point and move people around a little bit, but for now, I would not want to be I'll tell you one thing, I wouldn't want to be Adonis right now, possibly staring down the barrel of one of the most dominant world champions in Phoenix Rising's history, let me tell you. Evergreen, you're up. Evergreen gets Satomi, and the wheel really just trolled. I think Mercy really thought she was about to get Kojiro out of the deal here. But no, she's going to get Satomi, which is absolutely a great choice. A great pickup for anybody. Main event for AFW. The former Ultraviolence champion, Ash Defiant, comes down to Houston. We're going to see a lot of violence spreading out across the 4 shows, I think, because of Evergreen. But Ash, I think, will do really well in AFW. She has that perfect style for them. And finally, for Showdown, for the flagship, Gary Gear is coming home. The Muscle Machines have been on Showdown in the past. And now the Muscle Machines are flying solo with Adonis on Proving Ground and Gear on Showdown. This could be really interesting. Gear, of course, as we know, has been a singles champion. It is not like he is completely incapable of being a top-level star. Okay, so that brings the second main event round to a close. Proving Ground now makes its next mid-card pick. Yuki Okamura from the Academy. And now they are silently thinking, hoping for White Hot to stay put so they can finally reunite. But we'll see. Because White Hot is in the mix here. They are in the pool. But that's a good place for Yuki to land. The Inspire division should be happy to have her. Evergreen. Ian Robinson. Ursa Major. Big man. Coming over to Evergreen. Lot of potential for that. And Evergreen is no stranger to big men. Just look at Concrete Pete, just look at Skidmark. Speaking of which, I think I forgot to put Skidmark in the pool. Whatever. Skidmark will stick with Pete wherever they go. Well, I don't know how I missed that. Anyway, AFW, mid-card pick, go. Spin that wheel. Brianna Tierney is staying put. She was already on the AFW roster. She hasn't done much yet, but she's a rookie. She'll get there. And with a roster shuffle, she might not get lost quite as much. And that brings us to the showdown pick for this round. The final pick. They get Virginia Caldwell. And along with that, they also get Fiona Walsh, who was not in the pool by herself, but yay, typos. There are a couple of names in the pool that they're in a singles category, but they come with their team. Virginia, Pete, Angel LeBlanc, and God, there's another one. Aerie. Aerie comes with Los Locos. They will also follow. So, mid-card round is over. Back to the tag teams. Proving ground. Speed Dating is staying right where they are. They will not be moving to a different show. Which, on one hand, is... I don't know. I think Ricardo could do really, really well, but it's a good place for them. I think they're in a good spot. Alright, Evergreen, tag team pick, go! Crimson Romance will be staying put. Now, I will note, Crimson Romance and Emo are separate units for the draft. But if they both still wind up on Evergreen, then they're going to continue to be a unit. That's just how it is. But Crimson Romance is one trio, Emo is the other trio. Emo is, of course, Eddie, Suki, and Penelope. Crimson Romance is Lucy, Chastity, and Vampiro. So Evergreen just picked up a trio, a whole-ass trio. AFW gets Vindication. That is Sayuri Date and Shinobu Yamamoto. Shiana Centauro is mostly she's kind of winding down, so I did not include her in the draft for the same reason I didn't include Winifred Wright and Rolanda Denav. Yuki is in the pool in the main event section, so she may end up separate from Vindication, from the rest of Vindication. Showdown. As we go to the final pick of this set of round, it's Queen's Gambit. That is... those little shits. Those terrible, terrible little gremlins. And already I'm seeing that they could go at it with the Pretty Pirates, and oh man, oh yeah, that would be something, I'll tell you that much. So, we go to the third set of rounds then. Evergreen gets to pick first for this round. So Evergreen picks up Bessos. And that's interesting. That's really interesting. But, hey, Bessos and Drumstick are on the same show. There we go. Good times. Okay, yeah, that's good. Had to check my music playlist. Make sure it wasn't. But we're good. Alright. AFW. Main event. Next pick. Oh my god, Jerome frickin' Harris. Yes, I did put him in the pool, and yes, I am gonna frickin' use him. Especially on AFW, which is quickly, very quickly, getting all of the big mans. That's gonna be a, oh my goodness. Okay. Showdown. Who you got? Johnny fucking Rocket is coming to the one. The big flagship. Yes. Yes, indeed. I like it. Oh, how I like it. And that brings us to Proving Ground. Layla Al-Amin is on Proving Ground. And anybody, it is entirely possible that Layla looks around and says, okay, you'll do for a part. She can work with anybody. Anybody, ever. Anyone. And honestly, if I don't have an obvious partner for her on the show, I'm putting her in the lottery tag tournament, and we'll frickin' find one. I'm not joking, too. She will find a partner straight up. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If I was trying to do all of these adjustments as we went in the game, we would probably still be on the first round, to be honest. Yeah. So, it's mid-card time. Evergreen's pick for this round. Damian Shepard. A man that is already kind of rules averse. He's a member of Pure Gold. Of course he doesn't give a crap about the rules. A lot of things could happen there. AFW, you're up. Iris Coleman, I think this is a really good pickup. Iris needs to be updated. I need to get her up and running. She's been around and she hasn't really changed since the Academy days. I intend to change that. Showdown. Who's coming over? Oh, the big bad Scott. Nick McLeod coming over. Also a guy that probably needs a little bit of work, but once I've seen where everybody's landing, I can start to think about, okay, what work do I need to do on them? Yeah. Get some water, holy shit. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Proving Ground. Last pick of the mid-card round for this one. Manamea Tatupu. Ooh. coming over from the academy. And if I'm being perfectly honest, bringing over the brothers for Proving Ground as well is a strong possibility. I definitely have been intending to use them as well. And, Maname being on the roster, a good excuse as any. And that brings us back to the tag round. Evergreen, who you getting? Oh, this is interesting. Il Futuro Scelto. That means that Evergreen has picked up Sophia Moretti, Olivia Van Acker, and El Barracuda, along with whatever other potential names. I do anticipate there will be more to come in that stable. The intention was always for Sophia to be creating a sort of global faction of sorts. That brings us back to AFW. Houston is getting emo. Let me tell you what a freaking bizarre fit this is. I don't. That's going to be very, very, very strange. But I think we can get some really crazy matches out of this. Oh my god. I'm not used to talking so much. Alright. Showdown team, go. The Malevolent Triad is staying right where they are. And yes, it's the entire Triad. There will be no separation of Phoenix Oscuro, Haruka Matsura, and Celicia. They are staying put. They are staying together. Nothing is changing about this. And we move to the final pick. Proving Ground for this tag round is getting crazy with the Cuddlies. As the Evergreen violence begins to spread further and further throughout, it's going to be chaos. But it's going to be fun chaos, I'll tell you. Alright. 4th round, and we're back. And we've almost looped around. But now, AFW gets the first pick for this set. And after that, we're going to roll the dice again, and that's where we'll pick up from. But first, AFW's main event pick for the 4th round Avispa's coming back home. Look out. Avispa is coming way closer to home. The Spirit of Texas division is going to be nightmarish. Unbelievably dangerous. Showdown gets the next pick. Former Heart of Texas champion Flex Steel. Whoop. There goes. This name is not Steely. But this also means the interesting thing about this pick. Guts and Glory is all staying on AFW. All of them. Georgia is the current champion. Megan Van Horn is the leader and is staying put. And American Apex are the tag champs. So Flex goes away from them But, as Senators said, Flex Steel and Gary Gear are on the same show, and that should be terrifying to everybody. I am cautiously optimistic about the nonsense that can take place there. Alright, Proving Ground. We've got the former world champion. I am disappointed that Kirison only was champ for like 2 weeks. It's the shortest world championship reign in the history of the Fed. It disappoints me, but she'll bounce back. She always does. I think this is the only song on my playlist that is an actively used theme. But I don't use the intro to this one. This is Arash Gagal's theme. Anyway, Evergreens, last pick for this main event round. Pyro Hawk Gray. Yes, I did include him in the pool. I did include him. He is in Evergreen now, and I think it could be a lot of fun. So, yes, Evergreen now has its own very own Firehawk knockoff, like everybody has always dreamed of. Oh, God. He's not my edit, though. He's Sophia's. Anyway. Alright. Mid-card round, Evergreen. Or, no, AFW. AFW gets this pick. That's right. Titania. Yes, 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 yes. Perfection. Beautiful fit. Love it. Glorious. Love every freaking part of that. Showdown. You're up. Vanessa Saunders coming to Showdown. That is definitely a catalyst for me to do some work on her. We will get this kickboxing badass up to speed, and yeah, she's gonna go to war with Virginia. It's gonna be a nice striker versus grappler matchup that we can run. And I'm still trying to get this hybrid division off the ground, but we'll see where that ends up. Yeah. Proving Ground. Proving Ground's choice. Pick person. Yuki Osagi from the Academy. You get our former Academy champion. Our Alright. Something in my eye. Holy crap. Ugh. Okay. Evergreen. Pick. Go. Spin the wheel. Rachel is in the pool, and oh god, maybe she finally finds a place. Maybe she finally finds success. Maybe it's finally time for her to get out of purgatory. There's not much more to say about that one, so we move to AFW's tag pick for this round. Teamwork. Keep the theme going. The theme must live. AFW is just going to be the Big E special every single night, and I am perfectly fine with this. Thank you very much. Showdown pick, go. Who's the team? Who they got? DOA. That's a good, solid pick. Very hard-nosed team. I think they'll do really well there. Proving Ground, your pick. That is Kaylara and Silverhawk coming to Proving Ground, which I am perfectly fine with. The one thing I didn't want was for Kay to wind up back on Showdown. She didn't want to come back to Showdown. It was a case of she doesn't want to return to Showdown until she feels she's ready and deserves to be on the big show again. Proving Ground should be the perfect place for them to land, and Silverhawk can jump right back into the Ascendant Championship scene. He has been there before, and he will be again. Alright, Evergreen, who you getting? The Neon Connection! Oh no! Ziggy Rockefeller and Selena Cruz are now Evergreen. Ziggy's gonna have to be careful that he doesn't wind up like a certain, no longer a PWA team, but you know what I'm talking about. But I don't think it's possible to hate Ziggy. I don't think it's possible to hate this guy. Okay, we've done 4 rounds, for full rounds. I'm gonna roll the dice again. Whatever comes up, they're getting the next pick, and that's what's gonna go for the next 4 rounds. Roll it. 2. Proving Ground will get the next pick. So Proving Ground will be the next one to pick here. So first pick will go Proving Ground, Evergreen, AFW, and Showdown will get the last one for this set of rounds. After that, I'm going to go random. I think we're on like 9 main event and tag rounds. We'll figure it out. But Proving Ground, main event, you're up. Carmen Latour. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, God, now I'm imagining a Layla Carmen team up, and I am terrified of what those two could do together. I am genuinely terrified of what those two could do together. The Cajun Spitfire and the Kairos Cyclone. Ooh, boy. Yeah, okay, let's go. Evergreen, main event. Allison Avery. I like that. I actually like that. I actually do like this. Allison, let's face it, could land anywhere and succeed. But here, just absolute hard-nosed. Yeah, I like it. AFW, who you getting? Concrete Pete! Yep, okay. There it is. Hosses. It's all hosses. It's all the big guns. Oh. Okay. Big mans. It's all big. Big. Oh, God. Alright. Showdown. Who is it going to be? Aries staying put. Aerie is staying put. The Little Phoenix, the Soaring Phoenix. That means Um, uh, they don't technically belong there. I'm just gonna say that they're over here in the tag section. But Eri Centauro, the Soaring Phoenix, remains on Showdown. Los Locos comes with her. They'll be over in the tag section. There was no way I was going to yeah, I could, but no. The Eri Chi-Chi team has become so synonymous at this point. I can't, in good conscience, break that up. Mid-card round coming up. Proving Ground is on next. They are getting. You'll notice the mid-card wheel is a lot bigger. Nana Yoon. I like it. Proving Ground has picked a grand total of one mid-card guy, and over in... Yeah, I may have to do some shuffling in order... Oh my god, the Ascendant division is going to be... half the purpose of this is to give the Ascendant division some actual, shake-up in matchups, and we may have the problem still. It's okay. We'll do trades and stuff after the fact, maybe, possibly. Anyway, Evergreen, you're up. Hikaru Ueno. She was ostensibly on the AFW roster, much like Brianna Tierney. She has not been active for a while, but we'll see where she winds up. She needs some work. Who doesn't at this point? AFW pick, you're up. Ana Maria Santana. Okay. Yes, there is no better place. No better place. Except maybe Proving Ground, but Ana Maria is now in Houston. I like it. That's a good fit. And now the last pick of this mid-card round for Showdown. They are getting... Oh, the big bad Polish Badger. Leon Jaskolski from Wisconsin. A guy that really needs some work. He's one of the 50 state edits that still needs to get some serious work. Hey there, Zealot. How you doing? Oh boy. My throat isn't going to be just dead after tonight, I'm sure of it. But, Proving Ground, tag team pick. We're on the wheel. Proving Ground is getting the most obnoxious pair of assholes this world has ever known. And the worst part is, they are the best possible fit for this roster. This is unbelievable what is happening over on Proving Ground. Alright. Evergreen. Evergreen has picked up the Sky Dragons from the Academy. That is Altaria and Nimbus. Whoops. There's a possibility there. It'll be... I could see Altaria and Nimbus. I could see Sky Dragons and El Verde having an absolute banger. AFW tag team pick. From Valkyrie Pro, the only Valkyrie Pro edits that are in the pool, Amanda Sky and Lily Lyons are out on a proper roster. It is high time that they got a shot on a show that actually runs on a regular schedule. Simple as that. That's why they're in the pool. And I like them landing on AFW. I like that a lot. Spinning that wheel one more time for Showdown. Wild and Wild. Which means that Heather Wild and Josie Wild are going to have to step it up big time. They are going to have to get bigger. They're going to have to get better. We are 5, I won't say, I can say rounds. 5 sets, 15 rounds deep. We'll say that. We are on the next round. Evergreen is getting the first pick. But let's, I'll go over the whole thing after we finish. We'll do that. So, Evergreen, main event pick. Go. Trinity Knight is staying put. Her business is not finished yet. She is not finished with Mercy. Well, I'll tell you right there. Very, very good. All right. AFW, your main event pick. Anna Bryant. On one hand, I'm not sure, she should be a main event pick, but she's in there. She's a technical marvel. We'll see. We'll see how she fares. Showdown. Main event. Who you got? The Elder Hayward stays put. Good news for Aerie. So Aerie not only gets to keep her tag partners in Los Locos, she gets to keep her girlfriend as well. Nicely done. Lucky, lucky. Proving Ground, final pick of this particular round, we get... Oh, Kojiro is coming to Proving Ground. Look out, Adonis. Adonis, just watch your neck. Holy shit. This is maybe there's so much bad news for Adonis Avery Alexander. That Ascended Championship is in danger from at least 3 sources right now. Okay. Evergreen mid-card poll. Lexi Dawson. Interesting. Yeah. There's going to be some work to be done there, but we'll see how she fares. AFW. All right. Who's the big... Oh, God. Yep. Well, the Misfits are 2/3 over an AFW. Oh, no. If Julian winds up over there, the Evergreen Misfits are now going to wind up the AFW Misfits. Oh, man. All right. Showdown, mid-card. Helena Lundgren. Oh, the team is staying together. Vanessa and Helena are sticking together as a team. Not a bad pull. And look at that. Yet another shoot at Jason. Holy shit. Every single one of these mid-card pulls can be a part of the hybrid division. All of them. Literally. That's terrifying. But I guess the division's going over to Showdown. It's whatever. Proving Ground. Last pick for this round. Good landing point. Good landing point. Rhiannon Baines onto Proving Ground. That lets her finally, yeah. Again, another one that got lost in the shuffle a bit. I think this is good for her. Okay. Evergreen. We're back to the tag teams. Spin it. Evergreen gets to keep one of the most iconic lottery tag team. Alright, my train of thought went. So, Mercedes and Kroll are staying put. The lottery tag tournament, they are proof that you can get a random team and still succeed. AFW is getting... Who are they getting? Who are they getting? Oh, God. Welcome to Houston. Roll Triple X. Yes! That is, in fact, the entire stable. All of them. All 6 of them. That is Tara Helmsley, Trish Michaels, Shelly Otclips, Alley Cat, Taiwan, and Y-Pack. That is value. That is tremendous value. 2 trios. Oh my goodness. Alright. Showdown. Tag team pick. You are getting... The Limb Takers are staying put, and... Yeah, okay. Alright. Yep. Shoot. It's shoot. So, Showdown is the shoot show. Proving Ground is the speed show. AFW is the hoss show. Holy fucking what the hell is going on? And Evergreen is just like, I take whoever the hell I want. We don't care. Alright. Last for this set, and then AFW gets... Oh my. Veronica Armstrong, Sayaka Saito, and Rebecca Andrews are going to Proving Ground. The other part of Oakland's Most Metal stays put because Ashton Crow and Arash Kagal are the current Evergreen Tag Champs. But Oakland's Most Metal now goes to Proving Ground, and good lord, look out. The Inspire Championship is in serious danger. I would... And the thing is, Aria Quintelas is 100% sold on that match. I think they could go extremely hard with each other, and I'm really, really excited for that. Alright. AFW is up as we circle back to the main eventers. Oh boy. He's separated from his daughter, but oh no. This is just Hossfed. It is all Hossfed. It is everything. Oh my god. Talon Quintelas is Spirit of Texas champion. That is a possibility. That is a thing that could happen. I would be sold. Showdown. Spin it. Who you getting? Oh, God. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's back. Oh, God help us all. Demanding his place. He is back on the big one. Oh, boy. Here we go. Todd Colton separated from Natasha Clover for the first time, but we will see how he does. Proving Ground gets Riley Montgomery. I think Riley is somebody that I think can work with just about anyone. And she is absurdly tough. Like, yeah. Okay, one more pick for this round in the main event section. Evergreen is getting Hayato. Oh no, the Tachibanas are back on the same show again. And I don't think they're going to be reuniting the team anytime soon. I do not think there is any love lost right now. Oh, we're back at it again. Alright. Next round, mid-card. AFW. Spin the wheel. We are just running the theme. How is this happening? How is this happening at complete random? What is going on here? I don't understand. Holy shit, that's amazing. Alright, Showdown, you're up. The Haywards are staying put. The Haywards are staying right where they're at. The Hayward sisters will remain a team. They will remain on Showdown where they have been. Everything stays exactly as it is. So, we move to Proving Ground for this pick. It's Big Boy Mason Hayes. Big Boy Mason Hayes. Who needs some work as well. Oh, Mason, you are so out of place. But, God, about time that Proving Ground pulled a guy. Holy shit. If Proving Ground pulls Yuki Maeda, we're gonna have problems. I'm just realizing this. Proving Ground has Yuki Okamura and Yuki Usagi, and if they get Yuki Maeda, we're gonna be like, oh god, what is happening? How you even... Right? Evergreen, who are you getting? What's it being? Jasmine Reyes. Interesting. Very interesting. And Drumstick's over there. Lexi's over there. Freya works really well with flyers. I think we can make that work. Alright. Tag round. Going to AFW. It's more cheerleaders. Taylor Teasdale and Angie Starr are going. And Angie's, well, they're in Houston. She may not get the warmest reception, being Dallas Cowboys. They're in Houston, but you never know. We'll see. Alright, Showdown. Boys are staying home. The boys are staying home. Kelleron Centauro and Victor Quintelos will be remaining right where they're at on the flagship. That means that all of the Rangers have now been drafted. The GOAT are on Showdown. Oh yeah, and Priya's also still on. Okay, so half the Rangers are now on Showdown. Satomi is on in Evergreen, and then Akira and Kojiro have both wound up on Proving Ground. Okay. Point. Okay, Proving Ground. Got a Proving Ground tag pick to make. Go. I'm letting myself get distracted. The Foundation. Very, very good place for them to wind up. Emma Travers and Diosa Serenga. Maybe not the most high-flying of Speedy, but they're a good fit. They're an excellent fit for this. One more pick. Evergreen gets the Rising Storm. I think this could be a serious career resurrection for the Rising Storm. A completely new format, a new style. This could be really, really big for those two. I really like that. Alright, we circle back around to the main event. Showdown gets the first pick for this round. Coming to the flagship. Oh god. LBB is coming home. The French return to the flagship. Yeah, that's a big one, and that's a value pick because that's Angel and the rest of the stable. So, Proving Ground. Main event pick as the wheel's starting to look a little thin. Sung Moon is coming to Proving Ground. Good pick, good pick. Evergreen, your main event pick. Leslie Flair. Interesting fit. And now that I look at who we've... It's a very eclectic mix, but there is one theme going, and it's everybody's capable of being really hard-nosed. Fight, brawl, go. I like it. Last pick for this main event round goes to AFW, and it's Kalista Vargas. Okay. Yeah, Bessos wound up on Evergreen. It's so weird. Drumstick's over there too. Bessos and Drumstick are both on Evergreen, so they may be seeing some team up. The rest of La Familia is in AFW. Okay, so that is another main event round finished. We go back to the mid-carders. There's more mid-carder than the other two, so... Julian's coming to the big one. And the Misfits are 2/3 on AFW, but Julian is coming to the flagship. And the Pacific Northwest Championship will be an excellent landing place for him. I do believe that. Alright, Proving Ground. Chloe misses out on being on the with the rest of the shooters, but she's also a serious rookie, and Proving Ground might be a really good place for her to land. We're still in a disastrous place with the Ascendant Division, but at this point, like I said, we'll probably do a couple of trades and swaps and kind of get... God, Proving Ground's going to have so much trade capital to work with in that situation, though, man. Oh, God. Keiko Tomioka. This is terrible. This is an absolutely horrific place for her to land. But Sunanda and Mew Mew Muscle are there, and I can always bring in Neo, and we will see. Look, Mercy might just be actively checked out at this point. I'm not sure. And Amber Wright is going to be staying put right where she is in AFW. Keeping her firmly away from her brother, Arthur, over on Showdown, who is one half of the current tag team champions. Okay, tag team. Spin it for Showdown. Winter Fresh is coming to the flagship. Look out! Look out! Fresh Suzuki is back. Is on the bigger show. Oh boy. This could be a breakout year. This could be a serious breakout year. A lot of things could happen. Proving Ground. We're watching. The group is intact. They're just sticking together. They're staying together. The Dragon is there, and now the other two have also landed there. Look out. Look out. Alright, Evergreen's tag pick. They're getting the Golden Ambush. There's Reina del Tigre and Golden Tigress. And that's another match that, honestly, the tag division is a little schizophrenic, but I think there's a lot of good matchups that can be had here. I think a lot of cool stuff could happen. AFW. Fast Break stays right where they're at. They are going nowhere. They're staying put. Okay. The 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that a full cycle? Shit. Hold on. No. Don't minimize. I think that's... Proving Ground had the first... Yeah, okay, we've done a full cycle again. Okay. So we're gonna roll the dice again one more time for the final set. Showdown got first pick in the first set. Proving Ground got the in the second pick. So I'm going to ensure that it's either Evergreen or AFW that gets the first pick. Heads, it's Evergreen. Tails, it's AFW. Flip that coin. AFW gets the first pick for this next set of rounds. So, AFW spins the main event wheel. Jennifer Hunter lands. in AFW, that's... It can work. I think it'll work. That circles us back around to Showdown for the next pick. Gabriela Gallego comes to Showdown. Not much to say there. This does mean this is really fun. As we know, Gabriela is the original Phoenix Oscuro. So now we have the original Oscuro, the current Oscuro, and Eri are all on the same show. This surely will not lead to bad thing. There's Pete's theme. There it is. Yeah, you didn't think you recognized this, did you? Anyway. Proving ground. Oh, the Ascendant Division needed a guy. They got a guy. They got the big man. They got their man. Oh, boy. That's bad news for everybody involved. Okay. Evergreen, you've got 3 possible options here. One of them already belongs to you. Who's it gonna be? Yuki Maeda. Now, here's the interesting thing. The last 2 names left on the main event list are Leona Sterling and Logan Axelrod. And I'm going to make an executive decision here. Leona's going to Showdown. Partly because of who's already been drafted over there, partly because their list is was slightly lagging behind everybody else's. That just leaves Logan. And I'm not sure what to do. Thematically, the obvious pick is to keep him on Evergreen because that's his background. Like, he's on Evergreen for a reason. Thematically, however, I could also drop him on AFW, where he would tear things up with some of the greatest hosses on the planet. I am... That's a really tough decision. And at this point, no. You know what? I'm fully convinced that he can fit on any of the 4 shows. I'm going to choose his show completely at random. We're going to roll the dice. I'm going to roll the dice, and that's where Logan's going to land. 1 through 4, Showdown, Proving Ground, Evergreen, AFW, like as always. Where's he going to land? AFW it is. Can't accuse me of bias in this case. Logan wounds up with all them hosses. There is your main event spot. They are... That round is finished. Now this round started with AFW, right? Okay. Yes, it started with AFW. Okay. AFW, mid-card. We're on to the mid-card. Sorry. We've been at this for a while. I'm losing track of where I'm at. Alright. AFW, spin. Wild West is staying put. He is right where he belongs. Wild West stays Wanted DOA wound up. Where did they wind up? They wound up on Showdown. Colt wound up. Leslie ended up in Evergreen. Colt wound up in Proving Ground. So Wild Arms is kind of spread. They have presence on literally everything. Showdown. Showdown pick. They're going. We're going. Celine Chevalier stays put. And that means that Celine is back on the same show as Angel. What? Oh boy. Yeah, that is an apocalyptic war about to explode again, and Celine's gonna need backup again because Alex wound up on Proving Ground. Hugo has not been drafted yet, I believe. Yeah, he's still on the list, so... Okay, Proving Ground. Proving Ground mid-card pick. Go. Yep, speaking of Hugo, there he goes. Celine, you're gonna have to find some allies real quick. But good pick for Proving Ground. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a good place for him. All right, last one for this mid-card round. This is Evergreen. Harley. Harley Brooks winds up on Evergreen. That is the third big fucker that Evergreen's pulled. Ian Robinson, Damian Shepard, and Harley Brooks. Oh my goodness, this series we could have with those three alone. Oof. Okay, tag. This is the last tag round for the whole thing. So main event is already finished, and tag is about to be finished. So AFW, of these four teams, they get the Winds of Change. That is Janeba Koame and Ayanda joining AFW. And I'm seeing some good possible matchups for them right here. That's a very good spread, but I like it. I like it a lot. Showdown of the three remaining teams. They're getting white hot, which means we don't get the Yuki Okamura reunion, but white hot does get to step up to the flagship. All right, Proving Ground. Evergreen gets the last remaining team of these two. Are the Blades staying home? No, the Rush are staying home. Adrenaline Rush stays on Proving Ground, and the Excellent Blades, for the first time in 7 years, will be on a different show. Going to Evergreen. I'm happy to see. I wanted the Blades on a new show. I wanted the Blades on a new roster badly. It was time. It was definitely time for a new environment for them. Okay. Main event and tag team are done. But we've still got some mid-card picks to make. So, Showdown picks up Sabrina and Kyo both. Though they are a package deal. And part of the reason that Mercy did not use a tag for the mid-card category She did not. She wanted them gone so much. So much. She got her wish. Proving ground. Colt Whitfield is going to be staying home. Big boy out of Kansas. Evergreen. Relampaga winds up with Evergreen. Interesting. The Lightning Luchadora winds up with Evergreen. And again, I'm seeing some pretty good matchups potentially over there. AFW, the last for this round. Maya, the cornerstone. The cornerstone will be staying put. All right, we circle back around. Proving Ground gets the next pick. Catherine White, gonna be staying put. Another one that needs some work. Hold on. Okay. Evergreen. Rothenberg. Ooh. That could be interesting. Okay. AFW. There's going to be 3 leftovers. Sokatai is going to Houston. Oh, yes. I like it. All right. And Showdown. The last for this round. Tina Remington and Todd Colton are on the same show. And, okay, I was going to make this random, but looking at what we're looking at right now, I'm going to do this last round, I'm going to leave Showdown out. I'm going to leave them off of Showdown. They've got more than everybody else in this category. Let me check. They've also got less main eventers than everybody else. Okay, no. We're gonna do. I am gonna do this randomly. One show's gonna get left out. We're gonna roll the dice one more time for it. Okay, we're gonna. Nope, that's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing, is we're leaving Showdown out of the mix. Okay, sure. All right. Evergreen gets the first pick. I think they were next in line anyway. So, of the 3, Melody Bryant goes to Evergreen, which is a weird fit, but... So, Jessica Boom and Asha Nelson are your final 2. One goes to Proving Ground, one goes to AFW. The one going to AFW will be... Asha. Jessica Boom, the final pick of the draft, and that is your roster. So, we go over the main event here. Showdown has ended up with main eventers Babe Ruthless, Gary Gear, Johnny Rocket, Flex Steel, Ari Centauro, Listalva Ann Hayward, Todd Colton, Angel LeBlanc, Gabriela Gallego, and Leona Sterling. lot of power in this one. A lot of big names in this. A lot of familiar faces. And a couple that have never been on this show before. Argent had better watch his back. There's a lot of people that are going to be gunning for that World Championship. And, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 10 names outright, just right there. Plus Blake makes 11. Because we're going to be holding a tournament to crown the inaugural international champion. That is, as we've mentioned, that is a brand new title that will be considered Showdown's main event championship. Now that the World Championship is a floating title contested by everybody. So those 11 names will be in it. Firehawk will not be competing for it. He's stated that the moment he lost that World Championship, his time chasing titles was over. Anyway, Proving Ground has picked up Colt Jacobs, the Black Dragon, Layla Alamin, Alexandria Kirison, Carmen Latour, Kojiro Burai, Riley Montgomery, Sung Moon, and Kantar. Wild. Now, Dragon is the most likely name for me to go. I think she belongs on a different roster. And the thing about that is, it's because Proving Ground being what it is, I would not want to limit Dragon to the Inspire division, because I'm going to be blunt about that. Outside of... It would be bad news. It would be really, really bad news. And yeah, Alexandria Kirison probably doesn't belong there either. Layla, I would 100% keep it. Like, I'm fine with her being in the Inspired division. It's not, because that is a roster that she could vibe with. Alex and Dragon are just way too spicy to be in a solely female division. The question remains now, who do you swap? And really the thing comes down to Dragon, I would swap. I would almost go far as to say, because the main event, you notice the Evergreen and AFW have a few extra names. I would even go so far as to say that Dragon could be easily swapped for 2 names. But I don't know that I would do... Ooh. That's also a possibility. God, Dragon and Evergreen would be terrifying. And I think I kind of love the idea. So, okay, that's going to be our first swap. We're going to do Dragon. We're going to send Besos and Drumstick, and Drumstick's going to come back to Proving Ground, and Besos is going to join her. So, we're going to do, you go there, and you go there. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to grab Drumstick, who was the first Evergreen pick. And we're going to drop her right there. And I'm going to move everybody up a spot. So, okay, that takes care of the first situation. That gets Dragon out of Proving Ground. Alex, I'm not gonna lie, probably belongs on Showdown, because that's where most of the hybrid-esque... But who do we swap her for? We look at the mid-carders here. Showdown can absolutely afford to give somebody up here. Shepard. Julian. No. I don't know. Alex for Sabrina and Keo, maybe. No. I wouldn't... It's not so easy, because Shepard... Okay. What? Okay. Tag. Okay. We'll take a look at the tag setup here. So, Alex to Showdown. Showdown can send somebody to Evergreen or AFW. I would really like to see the Winds of Change land on Proving Ground somehow, but that's not the pressing engagement right here, right now. Alex to Showdown. Showdown sends... Yes, okay, yeah. That gets White Hot back, and we get the Yuki Okamura set up. That gets Alex where she belongs. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now let's see if there's anybody else that I have that I would like to try and insist belongs somewhere else. I think I'm satisfied now with how the main event status is lined up here. I don't see anybody that's glaringly out of place in this category. So let's look at the mid card. I don't think any of the... We need to... I need to... I kind of want to get Keiko Tomioka out of Evergreen. And that really would be easy as just swapping her with somebody that could actually fit. Um, no. That's a good three-way trade, yeah. Okay, Chloe to Showdown, because she does need to be there, absolutely. So Chloe there, Keiko, Tomioka takes her place on Proving Ground. Julian returns back where he belongs in Evergreen. Okay, yeah, that works out. That works out perfectly fine. And now the hybrid division can be condensed, and it can be specifically a Showdown division. I was going to have it be an overarching thing, but if it's all condensed into one show, great, awesome, cool, I'm fine with that. I'm pretty much fine with just about everything here. Part of me would really like to get Rothenberg onto AFW because of the nature of what that roster has become. And honestly, Amber, yeah, I think we'll just make that a straight shot. Amber could use a change of scenery. AFW wasn't really working out for her. And that pretty well settles the mid-card, I think. I need to count up how many I've got for the Ascendant division. Let me take a look here. I've got Champ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would like to get... Well, okay. Hold on. 10 for Ricardo, 11 for Silverhawk. Possibly 13 if you count Adrenaline Rush. I think there's enough in the Ascended division, but I'm not 100% sold. I mean, she could. But I've spent all these years not really breaking the rule. Of course, and back to main event. I need one more guy, and the thing about it is, most of the ones that are a choice have been there before. Hell, both the guys that are picked on Evergreen under this category have both held it. Have both held the Ascendant. I think Pyrohawk held it. Okay. And look at the mid card here. So Excellence to stay. Wes should probably stay. Nick or Leon could probably swap back over. One of... Oh, yeah. Thief could definitely... Man, shit, was there somebody I was wanting to swap out of Proving Ground, or am I just giving him over? See, we've been at this for a while. Yeah, he'll just go. He'll just go. He doesn't need to be freaking traded or anything. He's just gonna go. He'll probably win the damn thing like 3 times, and one time, like 2 of those 3 times, he'll lose it like 3 weeks later, and the third reign will be like 18 months long, because he just decides he's not going to lose to anybody. That's how he's going to be, guaranteed. It's going to be hilarious. You watch. Okay, back to tag teams to make sure there's not any weirdy things here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of putting Sanada and Mew Mew Muscle on Evergreen. I think Sanada could probably fit, Mew Mew shouldn't be on Evergreen. I think that's a terrible fit. Part of me wants to screw around a little bit and get Rule Triple X over on Evergreen, but a straight trade, that's 6 people I would want to trade one other team if I was going to put Rule Triple X over on Evergreen. And that would probably be the Sanada and Mew Mew team, and yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Muscle and Sky Dragons for Rule Triple X. I like that, actually. So we'll do that. We'll move Triple X over here, and we'll also move the Sky Dragons over here. That's still 4 for 6, but I think it's still pretty much a fair trade. And yeah, I want to see. I want to see what they can do with in that environment. Yeah, that's why I wanted to move them over. They are absolutely Evergreen coded. That's straight up. They need to be there. Yeah, AFW's tag division is like a combination of big hoss teams and really quick, speedy teams, and I like that. I have a problem with Queen's Gambit over there. I don't have a problem with Teamwork over there. I have a problem with Honey Popsicle there. The only teams on Proving Ground that are a weird fit are the Cuddlies and the SFG, pretty much. And the SFG, if I keep them on Proving Ground, they're basically going to be locked to doing tag work, because neither of them... Urani is another one that I would not dare unleash on the Inspire division. She would kill everybody. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. I think Oakland's Most Metal can handle them. I think the Cuddlies can probably handle them if I keep them on Proving Ground. Speed Dating is a dark horse pick that can probably handle them. The Yoshidas could probably find a way to beat them because they're frickin' nuts. Samantha Steele is probably going absolutely ballistic at the idea of staring down Arani. I think I'm satisfied with where this is all at. I don't think there's any other moves that need to be made. I think everything is exactly as it should be. I think we're good. So, I'm gonna have to spend the rest of tonight working through all of the in-game changes and all of that, but yeah. That's gonna take a little bit, but it shouldn't be too hard to do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't want the game to go crashing on me or anything. But yeah, and I should be able to pick a decent spread of people for the lottery tag. You know what? I could even look at it right now. My plan for my lottery tag picks, the field so far is looking real spicy. Let me bring up who's in so far, because I need to double check here. Let me pull up. You're gonna go. Hold on. You're gonna go right here, and I'll turn on notepad capture. Boop. Why are you not? No. You. Over there. Thank you. I know what I'm doing. Honest. Anyway. Tremendously spicy with Steve Phillips himself, Chiyoko Tano, and Obadiah Calhoun. We're still waiting on a fourth there. I'm still... Sophia's working on uploads, and I should have a spread for Sophia probably tomorrow. Still waiting on Hannah. Hannah's still working and considering and figuring things out. Jessica sent in Dash Henderson, Mio Tomioka, Bomber Takeda, and Jesse Andrews. Which, like I said, we're talking spicy here. And Ripley sent in CJ Fresh, Hayden Hainu, El Llewellyn, and Mayday Malone. Which means all of mine, I'm doing 3 per show. I'm going to do 2 main eventers, and I'm going to do 1 mid-card per. I'm just going to decide it right now. I'm going to friggin' figure this out right now. We're going to do it live. Let's not allow that crazy bastard. Okay. I like that it took 5 picks for Showdown to get a main event pick that actually belongs to me. That's funny. But the thing is, I said, yeah. Every single one of, like, almost all of these have a partner in play already. Gabriella doesn't anymore. She's on a different show from Raphael, so she could wind up... I'm going to put Gabriella in this thing. We're going to pick Gabriella. Whoops. Alex was in it last year. She got teamed with Argent. Do I dare to put Leona Sterling in this thing? Yeah, I'm gonna put Leona in it. Showdown's mid-card pick will be Selene. It's gonna be Selene. It has to be. She's looking for partners. She needs a partner badly. She needs a partner so she can get back to fighting a bit against the Angel and the others. Okay, Proving Ground. I mean, yeah. Yep. Oh, crap. Yeah, they gotta be Layla. Layla's gotta be in this thing. Kantar. Kantar will be the other one. Layla and Kantar will be the Proving Ground main event reps. And from Proving Ground, we will go with Jessica? Could be the Thief. Fuck it. Fuck it, wild card. This is gonna be the dumbest thing. This is gonna be the dumbest freaking matches imaginable. Who's gonna wind up with him? Who knows? We don't know. Nobody knows. Alright, Evergreen. Who's your main event pick gonna be? I think the hilarity would be for picking Satomi and Hayato. I am not unleashing a literal giant on this field. I am not doing that. Like, hilarity would be just putting both of the Tachibanas in this thing, but screw it, and I can screw around with it so they wind up against each other at some point in the tournament. Probably first round match. I'll screw around so they're their first round match. Yeah. Honestly, sink or swim. Yeah, Jasmine was my other pick, honestly. Both of them are, but Rachel could be a real sink or swim. Give her the Arthur Wright treatment. Let her be carried by her partner or something, and, if that... until she figures shit out, I don't know. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Yeah, Jasmine's already... She was over from the moment she appeared on Proving Ground for the first time. She is... I don't think I've nailed an edit quite as hard as yeah, she came out swinging immediately. Talon was in it last year. The funny thing is, Obadiah Calhoun's in this thing. There is a possibility that if I put Talon in this thing, he could wind up with Obadiah, and that would be hilarious, because he was with Lucia Chicago Calhoun last year. And I would love to reunite that and get that. I want them to collaborate, damn it. Yeah, he's gonna go again. He's gonna go again, this time as an AFW rep. And I kind of want to do the other one as Kalista. I'm concerned. I'm worried. I'm terrified. I think the other pick is either Kalisto or it's going to be Jennifer Hunter. And I'm not sure which one I want to throw. Actually, Anna Bryant would also be a good pick. I'm gonna go with Anna. She's still kind of trying to find her footing, and this might be the way to do it. Alright, last mid-card pick. Maya. It's gonna be Maya. Somebody's gonna be very upset that they have to be team with Maya, and Maya's gonna be very upset that she has to team with somebody that she thinks doesn't deserve it. It's gonna be stupid and chaotic, and I love it. So there we go. There's my 12. The selection show for the Lottery Tag Tournament will be on Thursday. The draft is finished. We've been here for 2 hours. And I really enjoyed this. That was a lot of fun. And the wheel will be coming right back out, but it'll just be one wheel, and it'll have 32 names on it. A reminder that when I do the lottery tag selection, no edit is going to be teamed with somebody from the same category. And I think that's less of an issue this time because there's so many more sources. Well, and one extra source, we'll say. But you're not going to see like a CJ Fresh Mayday Malone team up. That is the one thing I'm trying to do is keep. I want new stuff. I want people to cooperate outside of their bubble. It's going to be great. I mean, this is the third time we've done this. And the first two have been really, really fun. Because the first one gave us Kroll and Mercedes. They won that tournament. They won they were an unstoppable force for like a good... And last year's was won by that Talon Lucia duo. Incidentally, the other finalist team was Mio Tomioka and Jasmine Reyes, and I'm wondering why it didn't keep that going. That sounds awesome. Anyway, did Jasmine and Keiko wind up on the... No, they didn't. They would have, but I moved Keiko the hell out of Evergreen because that's a terrible environment for a rookie of her style. In fact, I don't think I've let any of the rookies... Yeah, I don't think I let... Well, I let Rule Triple X, but calling Rule Triple X rookies is, No. Rule Triple X are not rookies. They were just in the academy as the... We exist to tell you that all of the titles belong to us. And I guess Olivia's there, but she's also surrounded by two people that actually know what the hell they're doing. They'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Alright. Don't minimize, you dumb piece of... That's annoying.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much settles it. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I think we've done what needs to be done. The rosters are set. The lottery tag selection on Thursday, and the first night of the tournament next Monday. I will catch you all on Thursday. Have a good night, everybody. It's been fun.